Oh, you still recording on that old thing, George? Come on, can we take it seriously for once?
For once, please.
So anyway, guys, I'm PJ. This is Robin, and that man over there is Chick. And this is Ghost in the Shell. Now, Ghost in the Shell is a ghost hunting slash fighting organization. Now, I bet you're wondering, what are ghosts? Ghosts are government entities planted within our society to cause mass hysteria and gaslighting. Or you could even say typical government operations. Now, we are currently investigating the disappearance of Smith. I received a recent email from a woman named Maisie, his apparently roommate, quote unquote. What their real relationship is, I can't tell you. But Smith seems to put a lot of trust in us in our work, maybe from our old ghost hunting days. Ghost in the Shell is our prior name, trademarked legally. So we have a few pilots out there, might have shown on the Sci-Fi Channel. Also, we're on a few web pages such as Blue Sky and Twitter.com.
Yep.
So yeah, please look us up.
So yeah, I'm Robin. I'm one of the crew members here. I'm here, for the ride, but I also every now and then I get to fix stuff, so that's cool. These guys are my friends, known them for a while, so it's just kind of fun that kind of doing it together, not just on our own.
My name's Chick, and I'm sort of the tech whiz of the group. I do a lot of freelance work, mostly with big tech. I do a lot of anti-surveillance. Other than that, hanging out with this crew for now.
So yeah, we're gonna head over to the location Maisie sent us. Hopefully, find out some new information about Mr. Smith's disappearance, and go from there. Pick up the crumbs when we can pick them up. And so we got, of course, Chick, Robin, PJ on the case, and our loyal cameraman George. He won't be showing his face on this adventure or any adventure, future and past tense, just because a little interference with government and not wanting surveillance tech on him. But he'll be here through and through. Headed down to see Maisie.
That's Smith's roommate, right?
Yeah, his current roommate, but she's not at the apartment right now. She's staying at a friend's, I think.
Friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got an address, so I assume so.
Okay.
We're just gonna ask her some questions. Her friend's probably there, so we'll see if we can get some leads. So, Mr. Sandy, you beautiful.
Selbst därför den jag som snackar om sista stöp med bara just där.
Hi, are you George, the video guy from Ghost in the Shell? Okay. Well, thanks for coming alone because I can really only allow like one man at a time inside of here. So I hope the rest of your team doesn't mind waiting. Okay. I'm Maisie Rodman. I'm Smith's roommate. Smith is my best friend, and we talk about everything, or at least I thought we did. So I don't know, I truly have no idea where he could have gone. He has been acting a little bit uncharacteristic recently, like for the past couple months maybe. Nothing too crazy. Sometimes he would just leave the room kind of suddenly to take calls that he seemed to be a little bit secretive about. Really the weirdest thing was these unlabeled pill bottles started showing up at our house, and I don't know, I was like, do you know what's going on here? And he would just tell me not to worry about it. So, what the fuck is this? That was interesting. He just overall became a bit more reclusive, I guess. And then I didn't see him for about 10 days. Yeah, I tried to do a little bit of my own investigation, just around town. I thought maybe like the power plant could have something to do with it. I don't know why. So, yeah, his car was gone and nobody seemed to be able to get a hold of him. So I went into his room and found some weird stuff. The first thing I saw was a note on his bed that said, Maisie, If I go missing, please do not contact the police, no matter what. Government control. Contact ghostintheshell@aol.com. They're trustworthy. Tell them everything you know, and if anyone can find me, it's them. So yeah, that's when I contacted you guys. These are my friends, Charity and Elise. They're letting me stay here with them because I just kind of feel freaked out being alone in that house. So yeah, we're all friends of Smith's. We went to undergrad together at Cole University. We had some classes.
Hi, my name is Charity. I'm Maisie's friend, and like she mentioned, we both knew Smith from undergrad, but I'm just letting Maisie stay here because I guess she's afraid of getting kidnapped or whatever like Smith did. I don't really know. But I just knew him because we had an entomology class together. And yeah, I just got my master's in entomology, and it was pretty boring because I didn't get to research like anything I was interested in, but I researched cicada calls, and basically if you listen to them the right way, the cicadas will tell you like what companies to invest in, but like I don't listen to them because I know that they're just gonna like make me lose all my money basically, like because they don't even know what they're talking about.
Hi, my name is Elise, and I was friends with Smith during undergrad. We took this really strange political science class together, and I learned some shit that I had no idea about. But now, Smith put me onto some shit I really learned, like, you think that this MK Ultra shit, you think that's like kitty shit. I'm telling you, like,
What could this mean?
when I tell you that all this shit is run by the shadow government, the Kabbalah, the 1%, they run this shit. And we talked about that, and Smith knew that. Like, Smith was well aware. And so I just think it's really strange, like, how he up and went missing. We kind of, like, drifted apart once he got into his PhD program. I didn't think he was gonna do that. I thought he was gonna do what I do. Right now, I am a representative for a pharmaceutical company because I think the best way to get into that shit and change it and flip it is to, secret agent that shit, double agent, Like, I don't know. I was really shocked when he decided to go for plant biology. It really did not seem like Smith, but like in the last couple months though, I did talk to him. He was acting kind of erratic, more than usual. And like, I know you probably think that I'm crazy too, like believing in what I do. And Big Pharma, as corrupt and evil as they are, I know you think I'm crazy. Let me just sidestep that. I'm just saying, like, he was acting strange. But I do think he knew what was going on. And you have to help my friend in any way you can. I haven't talked to him, but I do hope he is safe. I'm like, he's a smart one. I know he has some tricks up his sleeve, I'm sure.
I know him from undergrad. We were both in a biology program, and then after we graduated, we both stayed at Cole U and started a PhD program in plant biology there. We have different advisors though, so he works with Dr. Chenoweth. So our first semester there, he was working with Dr. Chenoweth and TAing an introductory plant biology class, and I was TAing a field botany class. And that was like pretty fun, but I actually dropped out after our first semester, but I never told Smith about that. Yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't really for me, and I wanted to do something different. So since then, I've been emceeing for the Shenyun shows that they do at the local community college theater. Some people think it's kind of weird, but I actually think it's really cool and powerful. Have you heard of the Fallen Dafa story? Yeah, so it's kind of a lot, but basically this group just didn't bow to the crushing power of Chinese communist tyranny. And it's just a really beautiful story of courage and faith. I can actually get you some literature if you'd like if you'd like to read up on it. Basically, the CCP has been kidnapping practitioners of the Fallen Dafa and harvesting their organs, and it's some really sinister, dastardly activities. But yeah, they do these beautiful dances as well. So you can watch all of the Shenyun shows. There's been 18, it's different every year, for about $99. So I'd really, yeah, I hope you read it. The Falun Gong actually has like a really nice compound in upstate New York. I was lucky enough to get to visit it because when I was applying for graduate programs, I was considering doing a master's at the college they have there. It's called Feitian College. It's technically accredited.
And yeah, and also another thing is that governments have this power to basically send radio waves to another country, like if they, I don't know, have beef with a country, like they want their economy to go down or whatever, they'll send radio waves to the grasshoppers and then they'll turn into locusts and like fuck up their crops and like it just destroys everything, you know? But yeah, anyways.
So we told each other everything pretty much, except we never really talked about school because I didn't want to let on that I dropped out of the program. But we did talk about my family a lot, especially recently. There was, I mean, obviously this won't be relevant to the investigation, but yeah, I recently found out that my mother actually used a sperm donor to conceive me, and I don't love talking about this, but my father is actually L. Ron Hubbard. So yeah, Smith was really interested in that. Yeah, so that's why I changed my name to Rodman. I just don't really want to be associated with Scientology.
But yeah, anyways, so I didn't know Smith that well. The only thing I know is that he didn't smoke, and the only weird thing he said to me was to never trust a word that comes out of Stefani Germanotta's mouth. And I was like, who the fuck is that?
That's Lady Gaga.
Oh, I don't really like Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I don't really like her.
Her best song is the Bring Runaway remix of Babylon off the Chromatica album.
I like Shaisa or Donatella.
Actually, have you guys listened to Swine?
Yes,
so good!
Yeah.
Another thing, okay, I remembered that he did apply for a job at this big time secretive pharmaceutical company. It's like big, I can't remember, but like he said that he did well in the interview, and I thought that's what he was gonna do, but like something happened and he ended up in this PhD program. It really threw me for a loop because he seemed like he wanted that job, and I heard, like, he told me that he had like somehow hacked into their, you know, backdoor shit, and he found out that he was a good applicant for it. So I don't know what went left with that shit, you know?
The only other thing that I thought was kind of strange was that he would always be hanging out at this shop called the Tobacco Outlet, even though he never smoked. So yeah, he never really had an explanation for why he was going by there all the time. I think that's really all I had in mind to tell you guys. Thanks for coming and doing these interviews. It was really nice talking to you off camera as well. I totally get it, like not wanting your image out there. I mean, who knows what the government's going to do with all the data they've been collecting. Precautions, you know, gotta stay safe.
Yeah, we live in a surveillance state.
Exactly. Okay, well, if you're ready, I can show you guys to me and Smith's place. It's not too far away. I can drive if you want. Okay, so right now we're heading to the place where me and Smith live. Hopefully you guys can find something helpful or interesting. Alright, it's just up here. Okay, so I can lead you guys into the house. I'm not totally comfortable in here anymore. I mean, who knows what could be waiting in Smith's room. Booby traps, maybe, or like electrical shocks, or maybe this 5G that everyone's been talking about recently. So at your own risk, his room is just down that hall.
So, the Ghost in the Shell team has been graciously led in and legally allowed into Smith's old apartment by his ex-roommate, current roommate, Maisie. And so while she waits outside for us to get things all settled out, we're just going to walk around his apartment and see if there's any clues we can find. As you can see here in Exhibit A, we have a strewn bottle of pills. Unidentifiable, cannot tell you no label on the bottle. And then also, if you look over here, it looks like Smith was in a rush to travel somewhere. Maybe permanently, maybe temporary. We don't know if he was leaving or
We're
not.
supposed to go look over there. Wait. Come back here. Come back here. You smell that? It's got a special
Smells like
ingredient.
brownies.
It's got a special ingredient.
What do you mean, like weed?
OG sour diesel.
Nice. Is there any more shit over here? Let me set yours a bed stand. Oh, I found a laptop.
Oh shit.
Well, should we crack it open?
Sure.
Yeah, where are your gloves?
None to this mission.
What's the password?
All right. Was able to get in. No messages here, so I'm guessing he might have a burner phone. But I guess his open tabs would be a pretty good start.
See what you can do with that.
Sure. Mind control is patently obvious. Oh, General Mills.
General Mills factory. Oh,
All
he's
right.
looking for the...
Betty Crocker. Alright. A wiki page for... What is that, Red 40? Oh, Allure Red.
Red?
What the hell is that?
Doesn't look like Red 40 to me. Oh, no.
Oh, CIA
Whoa.
interesting.
Mind
Mind
control. What's
control,
this guy
nice.
up to?
Nice.
Pharmaceutical.
Sodium benzoate.
Wait. Save that. Save that one.
Alright, I don't know how to screenshot.
Just save it. Just remember that one, alright?
I'll remember that.
Okay.
Sucralose.
That one too.
Alright. I'll bookmark it.
No. Okay, we'll remember it. Just
Nanobots. What the hell is this guy on?
cockroaches.
Whatever he was on, I'll take some of that.
Same here. Project
Echelon.
Echelon. Mesoamerican Sculptures.
Magnetism.
Magnetism.
Whoa.
Oh, Baphomet.
Whoa, this is getting too scary. This is getting real.
Metaphysics.
Demonology. Biomaven. And Wisconsin.
Yeah, we should probably check that out, man.
Okay.
Airtech.
Speaking of Betty Crocker, I found a brownie package with Betty Crocker's labeling on it, but it seems to be missing the ingredients list as well.
What the fuck?
Keep poking around the brownies. Oh, this also is Supreme Original Brownie Mix.
Dear
You
process.
might need that for later.
Blood Farm.
Oh, that's interesting. That's real weird.
What
Whoa.
the hell is this?
Statistical work, nutrient cycling. What was he on?
History care. Mass vaccination effort. What do they mean? Fair game.
Oh, Scientology?
I knew he was a Scientologist. Ankle, what are you guys doing here?
George, we need to take that laptop back to base.
Whoa.
Oh, this is
Hold on,
AOL.
email? Hold on. Drop off. What time should we deliver? Pink. Jones Pink. Last minute, do you want to so should I deliver to?
What's this? Hi, Smith. I guess I can't reach you by your newest phone number anymore. Maybe you threw it away. I don't know. Just wanted to let you know that you're invited to my birthday party November 7th. Getting a party
We gotta
bus.
go to that. We gotta go to that.
I guess we're going to a party bus, fellas.
After going through Smith's emails, we found a lot of emails from a certain individual named Pink Jones.
Yep.
Appears he doesn't have anything else except for emails from that individual. So it looks like he was also invited to a party bus on December 27th. So
Nope, November 7th. November 7th.
November
That's
7th,
okay,
Live
that's
Street.
Yep.
So we're gonna see if we can crash that little shindig ourselves, but
Maybe
we
get
found
some more info.
found some new locations as well. So what do you think,
Yeah.
fellas? Is
I
this
think we should
a
go
new
check
adventure?
them out. Yeah.
Sounds like a
New
good time.
George? Alright guys, our first stop is checking out the grocery store near Smith's house to see if we can identify any of the unlabeled pills on his bed. Or maybe even get some insight on the ingredients of his brownie mix we identified.
Away from that, man. Can't hardly check out. There's probably 50 people waiting to check out, and all the registers they were.
Damn.
He'll be here a while.
Thank you, sir.
And we won't let any potential co-conspirators stop us. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it at all.
No, me neither.
Keep your eyes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking dark chocolate or
I'm thinking Supreme Original Brownie Mix.
Sounds good to me.
No, not there.
Hold on, this side. You see anything, chicks?
Oh my gosh. Okay, where are we going now?
I think we're gonna go to the General Mills factory. That was open on Smith's computer tab. Snurry, precis det gäller rättningen av mycket frisnär, gudbesgrösnasny. Here's guys more nice than the fail was named about fiber. Y'all, we're about 5 minutes away from the General Mills factory. I want to get a hands-on search of the ground, see if we can find anything related to his disappearance.
Guys, I'm not really sure what we should be looking for, but we're supposed to be looking for anything that's concerning Smith's disappearance.
Sounds good, chick. Keep your eyes out. Find there. Anything?
Nothing.
Come on, George. Pull it in.
Come on, man. Keep up.
Careful.
Uh,
I don't think this is related.
it's kind of sad though. Look at kid toys.
Who knows what type of conspiracies occur here?
Why would you put your hands on that? I see that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the feds.
It's fresh.
Melted gummy bears, duct tape, and whatever this is. I think we came onto something,
That's
fella.
crazy.
I don't know about Smith, but I'm more scared for us now.
Holy shit. They're hiding something.
Like we're here.
Hey, I think I see.
Hey. No!
Come here.
Who are you?
Look, they're watching us. Look, I think I found it. I found something.
What
Uh-oh.
would that be?
What is that?
This guy's watching us.
Missing food label.
From the brownie mix.
And it contains bioengineered food.
Oh, fuck.
George, I don't like this anymore.
I got a weird feeling about this, fellas.
What type of feeling?
It's not a good one. Really weird, man. Like
thinking-
they're onto us.
I'm thinking that chemical must have been something with the General Mills company.
Like the Megacorp?
Yeah,
Yes,
it have
that's
something
what-
to do with it. here at the tobacco outlet. Not sure if we're gonna find anything, but we still think it's worth a shot looking around. I just want to supervise right now. I don't really want to look for stuff.
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Go check on Chick.
Damn, Chick's getting down here.
This guy's always wandering off. Hey, so what are we doing later tonight, Robin? What do you think? We go to a little movie theater down by Creston.
We could take one of these and see what happens.
Still got those on me?
Yeah, I got one.
I don't know if we should do that around Chick. His addiction might start flaring back up.
Yeah, we don't. Last time it didn't end good for him. Yeah. It's best I put this away.
She's coming back.
Yeah. You find anything?
Nada.
No?
Damn shame. Still recording, George? Right now we're headed to Eastern and Waverly, or Biomaven Pharmaceuticals. We'll see if we can find anything over there and scope the place out. Documentating here. We're here at the headquarters of Biomaven Pharmaceuticals, producers of Zavspred and Nurtec ODT. So I think it'd be good for us to look around and see what we can see about Smith. Found something. Coming. Don't worry.
George, flashlight. Put your hands on it already, dude. Come on.
We don't know what it could be laced with.
Well, I know you are looking for me. Stop. I know who you are. Coordinates. Those appear to be
Those
coordinates.
are coordinates?
Negative. What's on the back? Flip it. Flip it.
Oh, shit.
Fucking hell, man.
Fuck.
Whatever's happened to Smith, I hope we find out.
I'm losing my mind. Losing his mind.
I needed this.
Yeah.
Someone's onto it. Yeah, I think we should go to the coordinates.
Coordinates, yeah. But
Is it even safe to follow the coordinates?
safe. Shouldn't we look them up first before going there?
That's just good.
Who could it be? Do you think it could be, man?
If it's not the government, then it's definitely Big Pharma.
Yeah, could be. Honestly, I think we should just go to the coordinates.
I don't see why not.
This early?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Might as well.
Hey, cheers to making it this far.
Right now, George and I are headed to the coordinates. Chick and PJ had to stay back. They had a double hockey stick meeting. PJ is Chick's sponsor. Hopefully, George and I can find something here at these coordinates. Well, it looks like we're here. Looks like a pretty normal house. Hopefully we can find some new info. I'm just an old city cowboy trying not to fall out of my saddle. see the cat. Neighbors. Looks like he's going somewhere. Hey, how's it going? I'm Robin. This is my colleague George. We're looking into the disappearance of a man named Smith. You guys wouldn't happen to know anything by chance?
There's a lot of Smiths in the world, and we're not really connected to any Smith personally.
Yeah, we don't know a Smith. Why are you filming?
Look, it would just be easier if we went inside and we can explain everything.
Sure, I guess come on in.
Okay. Shoes off.
Yeah, thank you.
Do I need tea?
Sure, yeah, of course. This is good.
Should we go to the bathroom? I guess Sue's right here. He's just
Thank you. Well, thank you for letting us in and agreeing to answer our questions. This, I can see how this looks really weird. And, well, we had a lead and it led us here. And, well, we had some questions, right? And if you don't mind, what are your guys' names and what you do for work?
Well, I'm Dr. Dwayne Thanks, and I'm a research manager for General Mills Corporation.
And I'm Dr. Felicity Mann, and I'm a research manager for Biomaven Pharmaceuticals. Dwayne and I's work is pretty similar sometimes.
Has anything, out of the ordinary happened? Or have you noticed anything that's not usual at these labs that you guys manage or that you manage?
Well, I'm not actually a lab manager. I'm more of a, large scale. I manage large-scale testing in the human population. Once my bosses approve chemicals to do on human population after the human and animal trials, they kind of just tell me what data to collect and I do that. So I do population testing with red 40, sucralose, and sodium benzoate, and those trials have been a little crazy lately, especially the red 40 trial. Well, the inventors named it Allure Red, but now the chemical is owned by General Mills, which belongs to a multinational conglomerate that calls it Red 40. Anyway, I'm beginning to notice that with people who consume large volumes of Red 40, they're starting to become blind, and they're getting really addicted to it, so they consume even more Red 40, and then their blindness gets reversed, but instead of seeing through their own eyes, they see through someone else's eyes. Have you ever seen The Eyes of Laura Mars? Kind of like that.
I love Faye Dunaway.
Yeah, I think it's just hallucinations, but oddly specific hallucinations.
But what about the bioengineered foods made by General Mills? Do you work with them?
No, I don't really work with those. I'm more like a chemistry guy. But I know that they're working on bioengineering soy, wheat, and corn to make cannabinoids, but I don't really know what they're used for. They never really get done or anything.
Well, that's interesting. Well, Dr. Felicity, could you tell us more about your work?
Well, I do similar population level research with Nurtec ODT and Zavzapret. Those are both migraine medications. Basically, I see how the medications affect people's bodies and their brains. So I take samples of their cerebral spinal fluid at different time points to see how those compounds are reacting in their body. I found that the medications have the intended effect of reducing migraine symptoms, but also allow for increased reception of radio waves. People describe hearing songs in their heads, and they especially describe the voice of one particular woman, although they don't know who. They describe her saying about things like dirt, pigs, electricity, heaven, religious figures, and the government. And she also calls out for men with Spanish names and asks them to show her their teeth. I don't know what that's all about. But I also noticed that the medication forms interesting compounds with chemicals in the body, like artificial sugar, food preservatives, cannabinoids, but my bosses don't seem too worried about it. They said that the body just naturally breaks those down anyways.
Interesting. Now, is it true that Biomaven keeps track of all the records of all the people that have applied there and tracks down their medical history?
I can't imagine that they would, but I don't work in HR.
Well, I'm not entirely sure why we were sent here, but thank you for answering our questions.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, before we go, do you mind if George and I both use your bathroom?
Both of you?
Yes.
At the same time?
I mean, sure. Over there.
Okay. Come on, George. Whoa. Whoa. You see that? It was just open. Why do they just have patents in here? Same patent, but different. Let's see here. System and method for integrating digital background with stage performance. System and method for integrating brainwave altered with government espionage. The applicant? Thanks, man. Consulting? You don't think they're working together? Again, thank you very much for having us. Just one quick question. You guys wouldn't happen to know Thanks, Man?
Yeah, everyone says thanks, man.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you, dude, for coming over.
Okay. Alright, we'll just see ourselves out. Come on, George. Thank you.
Yeah. See ya.
Have a good one.
I think Dr. Dwayne and Dr. Felicity were hiding something from us, but I don't know how all the dots connect. I'm gonna call PJ and Chick to let them know they should review the interviews from Maisie and her friends while they're still at the meeting. Meanwhile, you and I are gonna go interview Smith's family and neighbors. Then we can meet up with Chick and PJ at home base. Sound good? Okay, let's go.
So we're finally back at home base, and it seems that some of the stuff the roommates talked about is correlated with the tabs open on Smith's computer.
We still don't know anything about the tabs. Interviewing the family didn't help.
I haven't heard from him in a while. I can't reach his telephone. He doesn't use social media, but I don't blame him. Social media, they just send your data to the government and the pre-crime division, and they use AI to preemptively decide who to send to prison.
Yeah, the last time I saw him, he had just burned his fingerprints off. He did send me this photo and this letter, but it's in incomprehensible German. I don't speak German, but I wish I could.
Interviewing the neighbors didn't help.
Yeah, I know that guy. Him and his roommate were always baking cakes and sometimes offering them to us neighbors. But personally, I never ate them. They could be laced with psilocybin, DMT, or even worse, THC. I only trust the chemicals that I synthesize in my own lab.
Yeah, so that guy, I used to actually spy on him and his roommate. For a while, I thought that they were emitting pain-inducing frequencies, but it turns out it was just my Wi-Fi router.
Oh my gosh, I love Smith and Maisie. We used to have book club meetings next door. It was so much fun. Smith loved telling me about how ancient Mesoamerica and Mesopotamia are way better than the current American international PSYOP we're currently living in. We didn't have 5G back then, and also people knew how to unlock their brain power with magnets. I have something to show you, so you should come in. Yeah, Smith lent me this book about the history of Babylon. He says this author refutes a lot of common misconceptions they're spread by the Bible and modern cult leaders. He annotated this book, and this is a translation of a tablet. It's a contract between the ancient king's medicine man and an alchemist. I'm sad to hear Smith disappeared. Do you think you could give him this book if you see him? Thanks. And also, your face looks so familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? My name is Ingrid. Ingrid Alquist. We took a Russian cinema class together. Yeah, isn't your name York?
They were all extremely fishy.
It seems that Smith himself wrote the notes, but I just don't get it.
What do you mean?
Like, where the note's gonna take us? Was he trying to tell us to stay off his trail?
Did he misdirect us to those health experts' house?
Why would he have sent us there? Or were those notes meant for someone else?
Was he trying to send a message to Biomaven and General Mills? We just don't know. I think it's time to take this investigation to the streets, everybody. We've been going through those emails, and ones that I want to study in particular from Miss Pink Jones. I think she's having a little party bus soiree tonight, so let's crash that little party. Well, actually, George and Chick, I'm gonna need you guys on that case. I have a little date with Lady Luck tonight. So, Chick, George, get on that.
Sounds good.
Sounds great.
We're investigating Smith's disappearance.
Smith has disappeared?
Yeah.
This is like actually his professor. Maybe we can answer some of your questions that we're missing. But you can party with us. And you can meet us up later.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh yeah, we can meet up in my office. You know where we are?
Exciting. All right.
This is Smith's friend. This is my friend. Maybe Lauren has something to say. Yeah, I used to be his advisor.
But I haven't been Smith's advisor for almost 2 years now. I'm so happy that we could all meet at my office to discuss questions around his disappearance. Thanks for alerting us to his disappearance, by the way, too. My name is Dr. Kristen Chenoweth, and I have with me my former student Pink and her friend Lauren. We're here to discuss the disappearance of my former graduate student, Smith. I say former because he did drop out after only 1 semester. And he apparently failed to tell anyone about that, including his friends.
Yeah, my name's Pink, Smith's friend. I didn't know he actually dropped out. We're actually using the plant bio lab right now, and Dr. Chenoweth actually knows about it. So the way Smith and I actually met was through the plant bio class, and he was actually my TA, and we started kind of just like talking lab, and we kind of had a really like strong bond. And the one thing that we really got along about was how food corporations are actually controlling the population, as well as the FDA and other corporations. They're using GMOs, they're using Red 40, they're using all these chemicals just to like basically mind control everyone. And Betty Crocker, now that's some evil shit. They're using all that evil ingredients to control the population, and that's crazy. Right now, what I'm doing is actually radio work. Ever heard of Delilah? Delilah. Well, I'm actually a part of the cast. Basically, they'll cast anyone who has a soothing voice. Basically, I just try to send out subliminal messages whenever someone calls in about their family or marital problems or whatever. You know, if someone, actually I had someone who called me and asking if they should divorce their husband, and I said divorce if they use 5G cell phones or Red 40.
That's not very subliminal.
I also told him that I can see 5G signals. So basically, whenever it's radiating and I look into the sky, it just looks like an oil spill. And also I can like dodge them.
Honestly, I kind of knew that they were doing things in my open lab. But I honestly assumed that Smith was just continuing his research in that lab. Because I studied the sexual reproduction of plants, specifically the Arabidopsis thaliana with the genus Nicotiana. And Smith actually joined my lab because he wanted to learn about my research. But he was more specifically interested in the cannabis genus. He was really interested in learning the different ways that it can be manipulated through all of the different chemicals, including THC, to alter your brain waves. But the government has very strict restrictions regarding level 1 drugs and testing and research that can be done with that. And I honestly don't see that being lifted anytime soon. But due to the fact that he couldn't really study what he wanted, he ended up dropping out from my lab. And when I discovered Smith and Lauren and Pink's operation happening in my empty lab, I kind of just let it continue to happen because what research they might find could be really beneficial to my own research. And since we're among people of my own, just so we know, I didn't actually get my PhD. I just kind of finished undergrad, forged some papers, and got a job.
Yeah. Me and Smith, we were using the lab to grow cannabis. He actually did a lot of the work. I kind of just let him in. Now that makes a lot of sense because he dropped out and he doesn't have access to the lab anymore. But he's really cool though, because he'll just give me anything that he doesn't want. And we usually just met up at the smoke shop called the Tobacco Outlet, and I think he got mixed up with the cartel or something because I don't know where he is.
Yeah, I sometimes help Smith and Pink with their growing experiments. I met Smith in my Russian cinema class that I needed to take for my major. One time in class, he told me that he was doing these experiments because he wanted to get max hallucination paranoia effects.
Yes, everyone thinks that ketamine, LSD, psilocybin, PCP, DMT, or even salvia and peyote are the strongest hallucinogenic drugs. But no, as a botanist, I can confirm that THC has the highest potential for hallucinatory effects if the plants are bred, grown, and used in a specific way.
Yeah, I studied further into it and I realized that many of society's cults and groups collectively hallucinate this stuff. Like werewolves, witches, yetis, and stuff like that. Almost all cryptids are just collective THC hallucinations. And the Knights Templar collectively hallucinated Baphomet. L. Ron Hubbard hallucinated Zeno in the Theans and created the Church of Scientology to induce the hallucination in others as a control tactic.
Oh yeah, the R6 implants. Smith talked about that.
Yeah, all these cryptids like Baphomet and Xenu wouldn't be as harmful if it weren't for the fact that the government has co-opted all this to push their own agenda. The government has control over the Church of Scientology, which basically acts as a recruiting arm for people that they see as good candidates for manipulation. They can do whatever mind experiments they want on these people, including experiments with nanobots, radio waves, 5G, and Wi-Fi signals. I think Smith thought their final goal was to unlock the brain's full potential, for mind control and other stuff like that.
Damn, maybe he got killed by the cartel, or maybe by the government. He knew too much. Be careful out there, you might be in danger too.
One more thing. When Smith left, I was told that he was starting a new PhD program. I think it was for a Dr. Jelena Karliusha. She works at Cyclone University. It's a for-profit university. I actually think I might have some of her contact information if you'd be interested in that at all. Okay, yeah.
Bye, hope this helped you.
Hope you find Smith.
If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out again.
May luck be with you.
Come on, Georgie. eyes over here. We're headed to Dr. Kaliushis' office. Got some things to discuss, and got to see about her supposed mentor relationship with Smith before his disappearance. I don't know about this one, George. This academic building don't look that reliable to me.
Hello?
Are you Dr. Kaliusha?
Yes, I am Dr. Jelena Kaliusha.
We're aware of one of your students, Smith's disappearances. Can we go talk to you about it?
You caught me at a good time. Come on.
George, this place is giving me the creeps.
Step into my office. My name is Dr. Jelena Kaliusha. I am a professor at Cyclone University. We are funded and accredited by Downwards Eden Institute. I completed my thesis at National American University on neuroelectromagnetic instrumentation in the political and social sphere, with a focus on global surveillance and a case study of Project Echelon, which people think disbanded in the early 2000s, but is still very active today. You know, if you're interested in learning more, I can give you a short presentation. Well, thank you for joining me in the conference room. So, since my PhD, my research has expanded into neuroelectromagnetic instrumentation usage in organized stalking and electronic harassment. Smith was my first graduate student, and together we were studying neuroelectromagnetic communication and how they affect human bioelectromagnetic fields and brainwaves, which is a new area of research for me. Now, we know the first unclassified successful transmission of the human voice directly into the skull of a living person was performed by Walter Reed Army Institute of Research in 1974. That research was a continuation of MK Ultra, which was allegedly halted in 1973, but has been kept under wraps and has continued to this day. Back then, they converted hypnotist voice into the ultrasound range, making it possible to hypnotize a target without the target being aware, leaving zero trace evidence. But they've come a long way since the 70s. I mean, now they're able to transmit voices directly to the brain using radio waves, which, of course, are used to connect electronic devices to the internet and to telephone networks. So the bottom line is this, no one is really safe if they are marked as a targeted individual by any of these powerful organizations that have control over, radio waves, the most recent iteration being 5G. Now Smith was concerned about this, but I never really knew why. I feel he may have thought himself a targeted individual by some of these powerful organizations. Now together, we discovered that those organizations in power, whoever they may be, were beginning to efficiently utilize artificial intelligence to maximize hypnotization capacity. In other words, they were on the brink of mass mind control capabilities if they were to use AI together with 5G. Now, Smith was developing countermeasures against this. Now, I had my suspicions in regards to why I hadn't heard from him the past few weeks, but now that you've come to me and expressed your concern from him that he's been missing, I think I'm may know that whoever was looking for him may have gotten to him. You know, I have several other graduate students in my lab. If you think it would help, I could give them a call, see what may they have to offer. Okay, looks like they've all connected to the call. I'll let them tell you a little bit more about Smith. Steffi, you want to start us off?
Hello, I am the only postdoc in the lab, so I'll start off by saying that I did help Smith with some of his V2K technology. That is voice to skull, if you guys don't know. But we were never able to trigger his ICT implants, so I don't think there's any way for us to contact him remotely. Sorry.
Yeah, me and Smith would try to hack into corporate satellite systems to turn off their surveillance and energy beam signals, but we were never fully successful, so I don't have any surveillance for you to use. I'm sorry I can't help. I love talking to Smith about the shadow medical system. I'll miss talking to him about the evil world of chiropractic.
I'll miss discussing the true causes of Havana syndrome with him. He was so knowledgeable when it came to stuff like that. He helped me realize that the world isn't run by reptilian shapeshifters like Archons or Draconians, and it's so much more complicated. We need him back in the lab as soon as possible.
Yeah, he helped me notice that there are moving implants attached to my skeleton, enabling me to be controlled remotely. He and Dr. Carliusha were able to get me an MRI without using an MRI machine so that I could see the implants. Now I protect myself from remote control by wearing clothes made of lead. I even have a lead balaclava from Smith. So nice of him.
One time Smith uses some dental tools to get the recording devices out of my molars, and the procedure went so smoothly I didn't feel a thing. Now I avoid drinking water at all costs, just to avoid any fluoride or nanotechnology getting into my mouth or my bloodstream. That would be so scary.
Yeah, me and Smith both avoided neurosurveillance and radiation by never using 5G or microwaving any food. He gave me this beautiful necklace for protection, since the thyroid is especially susceptible to radiation. I can only hope that we find him soon, but at least I have this necklace to remember him by.
Honestly, I think Smith was as nice as soul. Like, I remember the one time the paid actors on the street was doing their like typical like harassment tactic stuff, trying to convince us to stop cutting down our power cell towers with their chainsaws and axes, and he didn't even say anything to them, like at all. He was so nice.
We can definitely find him. I'll start working to track the chemtrails and see if they lead me any closer to Smith. There's definitely a country club that I'm suspicious of. Maybe they have something to do with it. I'll also navigate through the underground tunnels to see if there are any indications of ultraviolence there. I know Smith wasn't born to die.
Exactly. I don't believe Smith is dead. I believe he's been kidnapped by the proponents of the transhumanist globalist agenda, whom, by the way, push their global program using nanotech, wave signals, and gaslighting. If I can co-opt some of their surveillance drone technology, I'll do my best to help you survey the country. In the meantime, I wish you the best of luck on your search for Smith.
Well, thank you all for cooperating with the investigation. I'll let you all go now. Just remember we have our lab meeting tomorrow to discuss the article on radio frequency ID chips and their relationship to vaccines, electronic baking, and the mark of the beast. Bye, guys. Well, I'm sorry my students weren't much help, but there is one last person I can think of, a research collaborator in my extended network. The only person in the world who has been able to actually decode 5G radio wave signals with her own brainwaves, thus unlocking the ability to close the time gap between waveforms through destructive interference, allowing her to see briefly into the future. She may be able to help you determine where Smith will show up. Let me give you her contact information so you can set up a meeting. I'm sure she'd be happy to help. Her name is Dr. Yabloko Forsyth.
Hello. Yes, my name is Dr. Yabloko Forsyth. I have always had a special connection to cell phones, but I was able to gain my precognitive abilities through 5G once. Well, we won't go into that, but yes, I'm a doctor, a student, forever learning in the field of precognition, proprioception, and of course, 5G signals. So, went to the University of Wisconsin, did my undergraduate, high school, middle school, elementary, pre-K in Wisconsin. So,
Dr. Yabloko, I'm PJ.
hey, PJ.
So I'm here investigating the disappearance of Smith. One of my associates has led me directly to your fine establishment, and I think you might know where our friend Smith has disappeared off to.
PJ, I think I can help you. Much like I knew you would be coming today through the power of 5G, I do have information about Smith's disappearance. I'll get you the GPS coordinates, but I think you can find him in a cornfield amongst the stalks. And amongst those stalks, those long, tall stalks, you'll find him on 11-11.
While you may be a doctor of the metaphysical, you are not a doctor of agronomy because it's November. Why would the corn stalks be long?
I was wrong. PJ, you were right.
Don't touch me, you sick bastard. Where's Smith?
The corn will be short, and you're gonna find Smith.
Don't touch me, you
I don't
sick
know if you're gonna
bastard.
like what you see! Regardless of whether or not you like what you see, I've already written the coordinates. Thank you, Jalissa.
Where did these take me?
Wherever you're looking to go.
Alright, Georgie, headed down to the coordinates that Dr. Yabloko gave us. Pray to God Smith is there. Out here at the coordinates that Dr. Yabloko subscribed to us, and we're going to be here all night if we have to. Until Smith is found, the world doesn't stop.
All night.
I'm okay. You're a ghost in the shell. PJ, Robin, Chick. You knew I would be here. Wow. I can't remember how I got here. It's a total blank.
Should we take you to get examined by a doctor?
No doctors. They all work for... Except there's one medical professional that I trust more than any doctor in the entire world.
Hello, I believe we've met.
Hello.
And you brought Smith. I've been looking for him myself. I was a little suspicious about where he went, but I'm glad Lady Luck brought you guys back to me.
Yes, thank you so much for meeting with us, Doctor. We just found Smith in a cornfield, and now we'd like to take him to your clinic office.
Yeah, please follow me. Welcome to my practice. Smith, please take a seat. First, I'm going to test his brainwave activity. Very interesting. His brain waveforms are displaying destructive interference, but also constructive interference, similar to how my patients are with R6 implants and CIA mind control implants display, but also different at the same time. Next, I'll determine what frequencies he's emitting. Can I see your wrist? Very interesting. He's emitting the same frequencies as a plant in a serene state of bliss. A very non-human frequency.
How's that possible?
It's possible under the right conditions. In my studies of medicinal history, I have discovered that these frequencies are sought after by ancient priests and priestesses, Gregorian monks and nuns, and Augustinian friars, including Gregor Mendel, who bred plants specifically for this purpose.
Wow.
And lastly, I will use my EMF reader. Many people think these measure paranatural activity.
I hate to rain on your parade, Doc, but I think that just does electromagnetic frequencies.
Exactly. Let's see if your electromagnetic field has been magnetized. Nope. Well, if I had to diagnose him, I'd say it's probably haunted person syndrome, wind turbine syndrome, or Wilson syndrome. You should take him back home and see if he remembers anything. I don't think there's anything else I can do for him here. I wish you the best of lady luck on your journey, and remember, don't fuck it up.
All right, Smith, thank you for coming back to home base with us. We just want to ask you a few questions about your little disappearance for this documentary we're making. So, whatever you can remember, go ahead, lay it all out.
Well, one of the last things I remember, I guess, is baking a pan of Betty Crocker Supreme Original Brownies because I was weirdly compelled to.
What do you mean compelled to? Did somebody force you?
No, just I thought I was getting radio waves or 5G signals sent to my head telling me to eat the brownie mix that was showing up at my doorstep. The same signals that were telling me to take the pills that were showing up at the house. And maybe I finally gave in to those signals, or maybe I just really wanted to.
Why would you want to eat weird foods and take unlabeled pills?
Well, I don't know exactly. You see, the thing is, after I interviewed for Biomaven and hacked into their computers, I found out I was the perfect candidate for biomedical experimentation. And I looked into their patents for mind control and found their associations with the CIA and General Mills. Or at least I think I did. I mean, my memory's really blurry now. So maybe they were really collectively targeting me, or maybe, I don't know. I think maybe I just really wanted to try it.
Try what? I don't understand.
Well, after doing more research into everything, the CIA, Project Echelon, Biomaven, Nurtec, Zavspret, General Mills, Sucralose, Red 40, Sodium Benzoate, the Church of Scientology, the Falun Dafa, and Shen Yun performances, I thought I found a pattern. A formula, really. The formula is to unlock the brain's full potential. You see, the human brain isn't working at full capacity. Everyone knows that. It's in stupid movies all the time. But these organizations, working as a conglomerate, realized over the years that with the right combination of ingredients that they had always used for subjugating the populace, they could alter the human brain waves through destructive and constructive interference in such a way that the peak brain form is unlocked. And when a human brain peaks, it can do almost anything.
Whoa, is that true?
I thought it was true. Or at least, I did before. I thought that Biomaven and General Mills were working under the same shadow government that controls the Church of Scientology, and the Falun Gong, and the CIA. And together they had almost cracked the formula, the peak formula. And they wanted to test that formula on me. You see, the way the formula works is that the subject must take the formula, fall into a coma, and continuously be fed the formula intravenously for several days in a sedated state. So I thought they were stalking me, using electronic and 5G waveform attacks to force me to be their perfect test subject. That's why I researched their tactics with Dr. Carliusha.
Wow.
But I also felt like they were missing the last key ingredient. They were using the wrong type of THC. It's difficult to correctly breed the plant because cannabis has one of the most complicated mechanisms of sex determination among the dioecious plants. So I personally bred and grew the perfect strain, similar to OG Sour Diesel. And whether I was compelled to by outside forces or I just felt I could perfect the peak formula, I baked the brownies with the strain that I grew and ate the whole pan, between 3,000 and 5,000 milligrams of the perfect THC. And I ate the pills that had been sent to me, a combination of Nurtec and Zavspret, and that's the last thing I remember.
And do you think you did the perfect formula?
No, I think I just got super drugged and blacked out for however many days I was missing. I probably took enough to black out for like 2 weeks.
Wait a minute, Smith. This doesn't answer a few questions. How'd you know you were going to go missing? And that note left on Maisie's bed, like, where did this all come from?
Well, maybe I didn't know I was gonna go missing. Maybe I was just being paranoid, but I knew that if I did go missing, I could trust you guys, because I saw you and Chick at a Lady Luck meeting.
Lady of Luck? As in Club Lady Luck?
Yeah, at the Lady Luck Club.
The doctor was onto something then. I joined that club just for my own self-protection against a bunch of Scientologists after they tried using an e-meter on me. I thought I recognized that somewhere.
Yeah, that club is where you might recognize me from, even though I only went one time in disguise. But anyways, thank you guys for finding me.
Sorry we couldn't find more about where you were while you were missing.
It's fine, I was probably doing random stuff, I don't know. But all that footage you got is on that camera, right? You mind if I borrow it? I mean, you guys got a lot of info, looking around, investigating my disappearance and stuff, and yeah, I can take a look at the evidence you collected and the footage that you gathered and see if I can connect any dots for myself. If that sounds good to you.
Godspeed. Alright.
Well, thank you, PJ. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Chick.
We're looking for me. Yeah, I'll just have to look through this footage, see if I can, piece anything together for myself from what you gathered.
Hey, keep one eye open when you sleep.
Когда человек родится, он слаб и гибок. Когда умирает, он крепок и черств. Когда дерево растет, оно нежно и гибко. А когда оно сухо и жестко, оно умирает. Черствость и сила – спутники смерти. Гибкость и слабость выражают свежесть бытия. Поэтому, что отвердело, то не победит.
Люблю глаза твои, мой друг, с игрой их пламенно-чудесной. Когда их приподнимешь вдруг, и словно молнии небесной окинешь бегло целый круг. Но есть сильней очарования глаза потупленные ниц, в минуты страстного лобзания и сквозь опущенных ресниц угрюмый, тусклый огонь желания.
Well, Ghost in the Shell, I watched your footage, and I think you got something really great here, fellas. I'd like to option it for a movie. Would you be interested?
inside a human body. Squilla, 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 you're so disgusting. You're just a pig inside. Do ya? I know you want me. You're just a pig inside a human body. Squilla, 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 you're so disgusting. You're just a pig inside.
I'm just so happy to have Smith back after all this whole ordeal, and I think I like the idea of him becoming part of Ghost in the Shell.
Lately, George and Smith have been telling us about these little red dot galaxies.
Little red dot galaxies. I seem to remember reading an article about those published back in March of this year. I think NASA might be trying to cover something up. Turns out these galaxies are sort of forming one within another recursively, sort of like a Matryoshka doll. And I think there might be one forming within our very own Milky Way system.
This will definitely be a part of Ghost in the Shell's next investigation. The government can't hide nothing from us.
And I don't know if Smith is ready or not, but he's going to come on the chase with us this time.
Oh, they found him? That's great. I'm so happy they found him. Well, I'm glad he was found.
I'm glad they found him.
I'm glad they found him.
I'm glad they found him.
Yeah, I knew they would find him.
I'm glad they found him.
I'm glad they found him.
I'm so glad to have my student Smith back in the lab.
I'm glad you found him. My life would be mayhem without him.
I'm so glad you guys found him. It's great to have him back home.
I'm glad they found him.
Paint your face and paint his face and paint your face and
Come on, George.
paint her face and paint your face and be a swine just for the weekend.
Thank you, Jalissa.
Hey, what's up? My name is PJ.
My name's Chick.
I'm Robin.
Hey there. Come closer, George. Come closer. Anyways, I'm PJ. This is Dudley. We're Ghost in the Shell, and we're here to rock your world. So yeah, we're gonna head over to Maisie's apartment. If there's any trouble along the way, Robin, George, and Chick are here from the case.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember like back when we would be like baking cakes together. What could this mean? Hole. That's Lady Gaga.
Oh, Lady Gaga's alright.
Yeah, I don't really like her.
Her best song is The Brie Runway. I'm sorry, I'm not mad at
No, you're good.
Oh, Lady Gaga's alright.
Yeah, I don't really like her.
I think Lady Gaga's alright.
Yeah, I don't really like her.
Her best song is the Brie remix. Alright.
Yeah, I don't really like her. Oh wow. Now we have to talk about it? About what's in there?
There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, we live in a surveillance state. Big Brother's always watching. Yeah, you never know who's watching. Big Brother's always watching.
Exactly. Hopefully you guys can find something helpful or interesting. You guys comfortable?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
We're good. This guy's a weirdo.
Hey, we were just there.
Yeah. No.
Illegally going through Smith's stuff. I think it's time that we, holy fucking shit. He's blowing this blueberry shit. Oh my. Bust after bust after bust. I guess we can just.
Bus.
You say no?
You said bus after bus.
So yeah, we're at, fuck it. We're producers of Nerdtech ODT and bro picked the two hardest
Things for you to say.
What do you guys think that note meant?
You're not supposed to say anything.
Okay, fuck me.
I needed this.
Yeah. Thank you. Hi, how's it going? I'm Robin. This is my colleague George. That's
Girl, don't tell.
I already messed up.
Yeah, that guy. I used to spy on him. I can't remember the name.
That's okay.
They were emitting pain-inducing. Did I get it wrong? Did I get it wrong?
No.
And also, people knew how to unlock their brain power with magnets.
Nice.
I have something to show you. Wait. Your face is so familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? It's me. Ingrid out.
We just. All right, ready? 1, 2.
We
Wait.
just don't know.
1, 2.
We just don't know. Someone says it like, we just don't know. Uses ghosts, as they're commonly called by everyone else, as gaslighting and surveillance by the government. You can actually look it up. It's called haunted people syndrome. There's been many studies conducted by the University of Illinois and Urbana-Champaign.
It's true.
Dr. Dwayne, what are you doing here?
I just thought I'd come and visit.
What?
Your name is Lauren?
Lauren. L-O-R-N-E. Lauren Michael.
My name is Dr. Kristen Chenoweth. I'm here with my former student Pink and her friend Lauren.
Yeah, my name's Pink. Yeah, my name's Pink, Smith's friend. Forgot the line.
Yeah, I'll.
This one and that one.
I just didn't think that'd make sense because I was.
Because they're the same plant. Yeah.
Hi, hope this helped you. How you find Smith?
If you have any questions.
Sorry.
Come on, George. Headed down to Dr. Kalyusha's office to discuss the supposed relationship between Smith and her. All right, Georgie. Headed down to Dr. K's office. All right, Georgie. Georgie. Come on, Georgie. Headed down to Dr. Kalyusha. This is a weird academic building, George. It's looking more like a warehouse. I don't think anyone's coming. We gotta. No answer. I think we should go. I don't think anyone's.
Hello.
Are you Dr. Kalyusha?
Yeah. Alright, we can cut.
Weird academic building. A little bit more run down than what I'm used to. I don't think anyone's coming. I think it's.
Hello.
Are you Dr. Jelena Crop? I'm sorry.
I am Dr. Jelena Kalyusha.
Yeah.
Hello, I am someone that says BTK technology.
What the?
Hey, thanks again for all the help, Doctor. Long day. We're going to. Thanks. I'll follow up with Dr. Ubaloko later on, but thanks again.
Glad I could help. I'll give you her contact information so you can set up a meeting with her. I'm sure she'll be happy to help. Her name is Dr. Ubaloko Forsyth.
Hello, Dr. Ubaloko Foreskin. Hello, Dr. Ubaloko.
Yes.
Do you mind if I sit here?
Ubaloko.
Hello, Dr. Forsyth.
That's Blow Gorgeous Forsyth.
Where's Smith? Where is Smith at? It's November. Why would the corn stalks be long?
I was wrong.
That's it?
Whether or not you like what you see, I'm gonna hand you the coordinates anyway. I don't think
You have to stock up. I hate to burst your bubble, bastard.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hello. I believe we
Hello.
met. Very interesting. His brainwaves are displaying. What are they displaying? His waveforms are displaying destructive. Waveforms are displaying deconstructive interference and constructive. And lastly, I will use my EMF reader. And lastly, I will use my EMF reader. Many people think these... What? You should take him back to your home base and see if he remembers anything. I don't think there's anything else I can do for him here. I I wish you the best of luck. Lady luck.
And don't fuck it up.
You should go back to home base and see if he remembers anything. I don't think there's anything more I can do for him here. I wish you the best of lady luck on your journey, and don't fuck it up.
I joined that club.
That club I joined.
I joined.
Why?
Damn, these are hard as fuck.
They ended up baking them an additional 16 minutes before the.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. These are fucking hard as a rock. Oh my god. I'm saying, alright, me small.
I've seen this
Tech.
before in
Oh,
this.
you-
Yes, doctor.
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, doctor.
Yes. Yes, just let him fall. Let him fall.
I'm so happy they found him. 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 I'm so happy they found him.
Okay.
No.
No, it could have been good.
Yeah.
I'm glad they found him. No.
That was good. No, that was really good. Yeah. Just do it again with. Just do it again.
Just be confident.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they found him. No.
I'm glad they found him. My life would be mayhem without him. I'm glad they found him. My life would be mayhem without him. I'm glad you found him. My life would be mayhem without him. I'm glad you found him. My life would be mayhem without him. I'm glad you found him. My life would be mayhem without him. I'm glad you found him. My life would be mayhem without him. I'm glad you found him. My life would be mayhem without him. I'm glad you found him. My life would be mayhem without him.
Okay.
Oh, they found him? That's great.
I'll say it again.
Oh, they found him? That's great.
Watch out, Parker. Where are we going now?
Oh. You still recording on that old thing, George? Come on, can we take it seriously for once?
For once, please.
So anyway, guys, right now we're trying to investigate the disappearance of a man named Smith. His roommate Maisie contacted us. Apparently he's the only people that we trust. I don't know why though. All you do is have a single failed pilot on back streets or back pages. You know, it's just called Ghost in the Shell.
Mm-hmm.
Why did that not pick up? Can you ever think of that?
I think about it every night.
I think it's because of the damn title. Whoever came up with that. There's already a dang anime and a manga called after that.
That's true.
Ah, Jesus. Well, come over here, George.
Please, George.
We got work to do.
Get closer.